Percy didn't cause the accident in middle engines, but he's the only one who pays for it. That's a pattern for many Thomas episodes. Engines get punished not for what they did wrong, but for being convenient scapegoats. A lot of you said Percy was unfairly punished in middle engines. You're right, and this episode is even messier than that. Because Percy isn't just punished unfairly, the story itself is doing extra work to justify it. Henry created the danger, Percy absorbs the blame, and that imbalance never gets addressed. As someone who once worked in big industrial places like this, it's really everyone's job to pay attention and prevent accidents. Just like Thomas comes to breakfast, Percy doesn't deserve the punishment for his part in this. Unlike Thomas, Percy didn't do anything wrong at all. He was just doing his job, which was made more difficult because Ari and Bert made him a middle engine. Though I have a bigger issue with this episode than just Percy being unfairly punished. To be honest, this feels like two separate episodes mashed into one. The loading ramp scene exists to give James a reason to confront Ari and Bert at the end, thus giving James his comeuppance for teasing Percy. The fact that you have to engineer a separate accident just to make the punishment feel earned shows how shaky the original story is. If I were to rewrite this episode, I would scrap the loading ramp scene and instead have Percy get into an accident because he was a middle engine. While I was researching this episode, I learned that railroads, specifically during the steam era, would avoid middle engines as much as possible because it's far more difficult on the train than just pulling the train normally. So in my version, Percy would miss the signal because he can't see ahead, and why not, he crashes into James's passenger train. While James's role works as is, I might as well tie him into the story better. So Sir Topham Hatt gets upset, like in the actual episode, and James goes to try to prove that he can't get tricked by Ari and Bert, and the episode plays out the same. Middle engines isn't unfair because Percy makes a mistake. It's unfair because the railway decides mistakes only count when the wrong engine makes them. And when the system works like that, it doesn't just punish the engine, it teaches them they're disposable. Put upon Percy makes it impossible to argue that Percy's bad luck is just a one-off, because even when no one is at fault, Percy is still the one who suffers the most.